It was morning. The sun's soft rays were peeking into a small house in the village. Inside, laughter and giggles echoed. That was Chhotu, a 7-year-old mischievous but kind-hearted boy. His mother kept saying, "Chhotu, drink your milk, it's getting cold." But Chhotu wasn't listening. He was busy talking to his favorite toy, a green plastic dinosaur. "Dino, if you were real, we'd have so much fun. You'd take me to school, I'd ride on your back, and Miss Sharma would say, 'Wow, Chhotu, you're so smart.'" He laughed at his own imagination. But suddenly there was a strange sound in the room. Grrr! Chhotu looked around then at his toy. "Hey, can you talk?" The toy stayed silent, but the sound came again. Grrr! "I'm Dino, the real one." Chhotu's eyes widened. Are you alive?" he asked nervously. "Yes," the toy replied and started to grow bigger and bigger. In a few seconds it turned into a real giant green dinosaur. His face looked scary, but he had a funny smile. Chhotu stepped back in fear, but Dino said, "Don't worry, little friend. I'm not a scary eating dinosaur, I'm a funny one." Chhotu burst out laughing. "A funny dinosaur? So you're like a joker dinosaur?" "Something like that," Dino said, wagging his tail. "I'm a prehistoric clown." That was the start of their friendship. Chhotu said, "Come, let's meet my mom." "Wait, if your mom sees me, she'll faint." Then turn small again like a toy. "Oh no, I came through magic. I can't turn into a toy again." They both started thinking. Suddenly, Chhotu's mischievous brain sparked an idea. "You hide behind the fridge. I'll tell Mom that something weird is making noise from it. When she opens the door, you go, boo!" Dino said, "Ha! Great plan. Let's make it a comedy blast." Mom came into the room. Chhotu said, "Mom, come quickly. Something is growling inside the fridge." Mom asked, "What's growling?" "Something's making weird sounds, really." Mom opened the fridge and Dino shouted, "Boo!" Mom screamed, "Ah!" and sat straight down on a chair. Chhotu rolled on the floor laughing, and Dino laughed so hard his tail hit the wall. Mom said, "What kind of joke is this, Chhotu?" "Who is this green creature?" "Mom, he's my friend Dino. He came through magic." "Magic and dinosaurs." "Oh dear, you've been watching too many cartoons again." Dino said, "No, Auntie, I'm real. But don't worry, I'm vegetarian. I only eat cabbage." Mom blinked and said, "Really, wait, I'll get some cabbage." Dino added, "If there's no cabbage, potato works too." Chhotu laughed. "Are you a dinosaur or a human?" "Little bit of both," Dino said, laughing. And that's how their real fun began. Dino took Chhotu to school. All the village kids watched in amazement. Chhotu sitting on a dinosaur's back, waving his hands in the air. "Look, look! Chhotu is riding a dinosaur!" the kids shouted. The teacher, Mr. Sharma, saw it, rubbed his glasses and muttered, "I think my tea was too strong today. I'm seeing dinosaurs!" When Dino entered the school, everyone screamed and ran inside. Chhotu said, "Don't be scared, he's not dangerous, he's funny." Dino went to the blackboard, picked up chalk and wrote, "I'm here to learn and laugh." The whole class burst into laughter. The teacher said, "Wow, it can write too." Dino replied, "Yes, sir, and I'm good at math." "What's 2 plus 2? Wrong. 2 plus 2 is 22, because 2 2s are standing together. The whole class roared with laughter. The teacher said, "You're quite the comedian, aren't you?" Dino grinned. "Comedy is my degree." Now Dino became a part of the class. He played with the kids, sang songs, and even sat on the school bench eating dosa. One day Dino told Chhotu, "I want to watch TV." Chhotu said, "Okay, but don't mess with the remote." Dino picked up the remote and accidentally pressed the fan button. The fan started spinning and Dino said, "Wow, this TV gives wind too." Chhotu laughed. "That's a fan, not a TV." Dino said, "Oh, I thought it was a 3D movie." At night they planned a picnic at home. Dino said, "I'll tell a story." Chhotu said, "Okay, but not a scary one." Dino said, "All right. Once upon a time there was a dinosaur so cute that everyone who saw him said, 'Oh, how adorable,' and everyone wanted to take selfies with him." Chhotu giggled, "Hey, that's your story." Dino replied, "Exactly. That's why it's a bestseller."